said, wait a minute, where did my neck fat go? It's gone. My neck fat is gone. I don't have that droopy neck like I had. I mean, I've had that thing for 25 years. I can't believe I missed it. So I went back and I actually looked at an old YouTube video. I was able to find some pictures of myself in this shirt 2 years ago. And look at this. Isn't this amazing? It's gone. Wow. And you know what? It's not just gone, it's tone. And I think a lot of this, well, it's a lot of different things. I actually kind of researched, I talked with my trainer, a lot of different things. So I want to share with you how to get a thinner neck. For me, it really wasn't my focus. I just wanted to get down to a healthy weight, but all these other things are happening that I wasn't expecting. So the first thing is, why didn't I notice it? Well, I think as we lose weight, as we go through this process of either exercise, healthy eating, whatever it is that we're doing individually, we see ourselves every single day and we just don't notice the changes that are taking place. So I think part of the reason was that I look in the mirror every day, I put on my makeup, I brush my teeth, I just haven't really noticed. I look in the mirror and I think, I just don't see that much difference. I mean, I know there's a difference, but I just don't see it. And that is a key. It's a key for people to take away, because when you're going through the process of weight loss, of exercise, of healthy eating, of changing your lifestyle, you don't notice the things that are happening every day. But your cholesterol numbers, your heart numbers, your kidney numbers, your blood tests, all these things, really make a difference. And they're not always things you can see right away. Sometimes they take a while. But our body has a way of redistributing everything and kind of taking care of itself as we work to get more healthy. So I wasn't specifically trying to lose fat around my neck. I mean, yeah, I wanted to lose fat everywhere. Really, my goal was to lose it around my stomach first. But I think it's an important distinction, because we're not able to really tell our bodies how to lose fat, where to lose it first, how to tone up, but we can't really determine all that. But our bodies will respond as we do these things. And you know what? It may be different with someone else. They may lose it in their glutes or in their arms or in their back or their stomach. Although my trainer said the stomach's usually the last to go. So the second thing is, the scale doesn't always show you this. If we're focused constantly on that number on the scale, and I want that number down to a certain number, and when I get there eventually, I'll share with you maybe. I don't know. I've always been a weirdo about sharing how much I weigh with people, but I think I might work on that. And anyway, the scale just doesn't always show that. It doesn't show the exact progress. It's just a number. Oh, I lost 5 pounds. I lost 10 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever that number is. But you don't always see it. Now, through your clothes and things like that, you'll definitely start seeing yourself going down size-wise. But sometimes in our bodies, we just don't notice, because we're looking at the same person every single day. So that's why I'm doing things a little bit different 2 years later since I started this journey. I'm still looking at the scale. That's still a priority for me, but I'm also looking at how my clothes fit. How much strength do I have? I actually bought, I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, but I bought this little handheld device. It is to measure your grip strength. Now, I was expecting that my grip strength really wouldn't be that great, just because I'm getting older and things are changing. Grip strength in both of my hands was considered strong. Now, it also came with a little device where you, push and, get your grip strength stronger to get those numbers up. So I have it next to the TV now. I'm just going to sit and work it at night and try to get my grip strength stronger and stronger, because everything that I've read and researched is that grip strength is going to be the thing that really determines how long you stay independent. So grip strength is extremely important, and I think mine's improved because I've exercised so much over the last year. I also want to try to focus on body composition. I want to focus on how I feel. I want to make sure I'm drinking lots of water. Now, this has some essential amino acids in it. I also drink creatine every day. But I just think it's important to make sure you're constantly drinking water and making sure that you're getting hydrated enough. I'm also focusing on doing body measurements, along with doing body scans that I could do at the gym and do at home. I also want to make sure that I'm taking measurements. Now I can tell my clothes are getting smaller every day. I mean, I've gone down considerably, several sizes, and that has been a big motivator for me. I'm no longer uncomfortable going to the clothing store. I mean, I was shopping in the women's section for a long time, and now I'm just shopping in the normal section. I mean, I'm not a small, that's for sure. I still have weight to lose and, still on this journey. But I'm doing it without the GLP-1s. I'm taking my time. I think that's part of the reason I don't have one of those big flabby necks, is because I'm not rushing to lose the weight. 86 pounds over 2 years is really just like 43 pounds a year. And actually I lost more in the first year than I did the second. So the second year I've actually slowed down a lot. And I think part of that is just because I'm getting closer to being at my healthy weight. So I had put a lot of pressure on myself to lose a lot more weight, to get this weight off before, I think I had said September, then I said Christmas of this year. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm more focused on, I want my clothes to fit. I want to look, much better. I want to feel better. I want to feel stronger. But I'm not putting any more limitations on, I got to do this right. Forget that. I am now focused on all those other things. And if my weight takes another year or two, I'm okay with that. I'm no longer in the red zone for my BMI. So I'm going to continue to get down in the green zone. I think I'm probably still somewhere in the yellow. I'm not where I need to be, but I'm working on it every day. Number 3 is something else that I learned that I really want to share. And that is, you do not have to lose an enormous amount of weight to start seeing health benefits. So, the CDC says that you only need to lose about 5% of your body weight to start seeing benefits that are going to help your health and, help your body do better. It can improve things like blood pressure, your blood sugar, your cholesterol, 5% of your body weight. I mean, that's pretty amazing. So, even starting small, if you're in a position right now where maybe you've, kind of beaten yourself up saying, oh, I had lost 20 pounds, but, now I've gained half of it back, you're still down 10 pounds. Get back on that wagon and continue working on your weight loss. You can do it. And I think a lot of this long-term weight loss isn't about just hitting the number. I think it's about picking yourself up after you go off the wagon. It's making sure that, okay, I've cheated for a couple days, a week, a month, whatever it is. Okay, now it's time to get back on track. And if you need somebody to do that with you, please watch my videos. I'm going to continue doing these because I feel like my channel's morphed. I started off just doing my gardening and canning and fruit trees and cooking and all that kind of stuff. And it's really changed as the last couple years, my whole mindset has changed about health. And I think a lot about homesteading is organic gardening and eating fresh, eating clean, eating healthy. And that's what I want the rest of my life to be. And it brings me a lot of joy to encourage other people. And when I read the comments below that, you know, other people are on this weight loss journey with me and they've lost weight and they're feeling better and their numbers are better and they're living longer because of something I might have shared on YouTube, it makes my day. So number 4, and I think this is the most important point I wanted to make today, is that if you've been on this weight loss journey either with me or you started it sometime later or you've been doing it on your own and you know you just feel like you aren't making progress, I want you to do something for me. I want you to go find an older picture before you started your diet program. Put them side by side like I've done today, and I want you to see the progress because I think you're going to be surprised. I think there's going to be progress, and I think it's going to motivate you to do better. So if I can do this, I'm telling you, anyone can do this. Anyway, I hope that this was helpful to somebody out there. I hope that it motivates you. If you're, needing encouragement, please feel free to watch some of my other videos. I'm going to put a playlist of, some of the things that have helped me the most throughout my journey over the last 2 years. I just want to wish you continued success. And if you're not a subscriber to my channel, please consider subscribing today. Give me a like, a thumbs up, or ring that bell for future notifications, and I'll keep motivating you. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.